This is Dolly Parton, thanking Johnny Carson in a song she wrote herself.
But I never really made it till the Johnny Carson Show.
But it started years before. The first time she sat down with him, Johnny found out her husband wouldn't even watch, so he spoke to Carl directly.
Okay, Carl. You can go outside or whatever for 2 minutes if he's watching now, because you're going to sing.
And over the years, she kept coming back.
You look super.
Well, I look like a Christmas
You look
tree.
like Christmas.
Those visits went on for 15 years. Then, in 1992, as Johnny prepared to leave The Tonight Show, she returned one last time. She had something she wanted to tell him. But before we hear it, we go back to the night it all began, January 1977. Dolly Parton had already made her name in country music. She just won Female Vocalist of the Year at the Country Music Association Awards for the second year in a row. But at Johnny's desk, there was time to talk between the songs. Before they got very far, she had a little news of her own.
I am so excited today because today's my birthday, and I couldn't think of a
Have somebody happy. Well, happy birthday
thank
for all of us. Did you have a party yet or anything like that?
Not yet, but I got a feeling I might after the show.
She had just turned 31. From there, Johnny asked about home, the Smoky Mountains, and the family she grew up in.
In fact, there's 12 of us kids.
12?
We got 6 girls and 6 boys. And, of course, we were just farm folks. We lived on a farm all my life.
That means everybody works.
We all worked because you have to. I think that's why people in the country have so many kids. You don't want to hire help.
Easier to breed your own, I guess, huh? Would you like to have 12 kids, huh?
I don't know. I'll talk about it later.
Okay. No, I didn't mean there's nothing. No. This wasn't an offer to go to stud. This was just...
Maybe 3.
Okay. We'll talk about that later, Dolly.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Back in Tennessee, Dolly's mother, Avie Lee, would hear all about what came next.
I was just going to say, Mama, she could get pregnant just having Daddy explain the advantages of the pill to her. I didn't mean that, Mama. I know.
Then the conversation turned to her husband, Carl. The two of them had been married more than 10 years, and Dolly had a theory about why it worked.
Oh, we get along just fine because we have nothing to argue about. We don't know nothing about each other.
You know, you may have
Stumbled upon the clue, the theory to a happy marriage. Don't ever learn anything about each other.
Less than a month later, Dolly was back beside Johnny. By then, she'd already called home and heard exactly what her mother thought of that joke. February 17th, 1977. That first appearance had followed her all the way home.
I'm really happy that I got a chance to come back so soon. And I know that a lot of people are watching because I had so many people.
Did you have good comments by the time you were here?
Yeah, I really did. In fact, I think everybody in the world must have seen the show.
Except your husband.
No, he didn't see it, I'll have to admit.
I don't know whether you saw the show last time, and you've said this publicly before, that your husband.
Before she'd flown back to California, Dolly had called her mother down in Tennessee.
I called up and I said, Mama, they told me that the people on The Tonight Show liked me real good, and they asked me to come back, and I was real excited. I thought that was a real big deal, you know. She said, well, now that's real nice. You go back up there and you have a good time, and you be cute and you be funny, but I'd appreciate it if you'd just leave me and your daddy out of it.
There's no more.
As for Carl, Dolly met him outside a Nashville laundromat on her very first day in town. She'd just come up from the mountains to chase a career in country music, and 2 years later, they got married. While Dolly's world kept getting bigger and louder, Carl preferred a quiet life. He ran his asphalt business, and he liked it out of the spotlight. So when the tour buses came past the house, Carl had a routine.
So people come up and, you know, he just looks like a gardener or just somebody working there. And that's what he wants them to think. So they start to take pictures. He said, no, don't, you got the wrong one. I just work here. And so then they start asking him questions about, you know, about me and about my family. He said, what's she like? He said, oh, she's really nice. You know, I just love her. But her husband, I don't know about him. You know, he's kind of weird.
Later, the talk went back to Dolly's earliest days in the Smoky Mountains. She'd been born at home, and when the doctor came to deliver her, there was no money to pay him. So Dr. Robert F. Thomas was paid in something the family grew themselves.
So you came in for a sack of meal,
That's
huh?
right.
Yeah, I guess in rural areas they did it very often. They bartered with the stores for goods and so forth instead of money.
Sure, because the people, I mean, even the doctor, he was not wealthy by any means, and I'm sure they made good use of the meal. It's just too bad it couldn't have been flour. It had more dough.
Years later, Dolly honored Dr. Thomas in a song. A chapel at Dollywood bears his name too. More than 2 years passed before Dolly came back to Johnny's stage. When she did, she had her guitar in hand and a song with his name in it. By the fall of 1979, Dolly's name was reaching far beyond country music. Back in Tennessee, it had even appeared on a stretch of highway.
We would like to invite you to join us in celebrating the dedication of the Dolly Parton Parkway. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, now you know you've made it, you say, on October the 6th at 4 p.m. Your interest in the Dolly Parton Parkway has not gone unnoticed, and we would be remiss as representatives if we did not include an invitation to you. And I can't be there.
Well, I know you can't be there, but that's nice to send that, and
Isn't that
you
nice?
to at least want to be. I was real flattered.
I'd like to see that
they
parkway.
did this. It's the... Well, actually...
Especially the off-ramp.
A little more than a year later, the movie 9 to 5 would make Dolly a movie star and a household name from coast to coast. But she never forgot what Johnny's show had meant in the early years. That night, she chose to tell him in her own way.
Well, I wrote this song because it's been real good for me ever since I started on your show. And you said one time, once I got to be real famous, I probably wouldn't come back on the show, but I always will. I'm here about as much as you are.
And she wasn't finished.
But I only really like to watch it when you're on.
Thank you.
And I don't call it the Tonight Show. To me, it's the Johnny Carson Show.
You're saying...
Plenty of guests thanked Johnny. Dolly turned her gratitude into music.
Now everybody knows my name, no matter where I go. But I never really made it till the Johnny Carson Show.
When the song ended, she put it plainly.
Hey, that's real sweet of you. Thank you.
Well, I just want to do something nice for you because I really do feel like you have helped my career.
If I
as
tune
much
in
as
some
any-
other show and I see you take my name out and
But
put
I
some
won't.
other name in there, you know, on the Regis Philbin show, you know.
I won't do that.
Yeah, the Murphy Griffin show.
I won't do that. I might put Barbara Walters' name in there.
The years that followed carried Dolly from music into the movies. By December of 1990, when she next returned to Johnny's couch, she was one of the most famous women in America, and she arrived with Christmas on her mind and stories she'd carried with her all her life. She'd brought a television special filmed close to home, 200 people in the cast, and nearly every one of them a relative.
You look super.
Well, I look like a Christmas
You look
tree.
like Christmas. What a stocking stuffer.
Oh, it's good to see you. I wanted to wear something special.
Yeah,
since it's
you're right. You
Christmas.
want the whole gang with you and everything?
Yeah, the mighty fine band and that wonderful choir.
Oh, that's nice.
Johnny asked about Christmas when she was growing up. Back then, Dolly's mother didn't have a wedding ring. There'd never been money for one. Then one Christmas, her father found a way. He bought the ring and hid it where the whole family would have to hunt for it.
So he had screwed the ring behind one of those bulbs and then screwed the bulb back in. So it took us hours, made a whole day of fun for us looking for that ring. And so anyway, when we found it, we were so excited. And Mama cried, and we cried, and we were all so happy.
That's sweet.
And
Another Christmas, Dolly's mother was in the hospital with a brand new baby brother. All Dolly wanted was one of the fancy dolls she'd seen in a catalog. Her father had a different idea.
And my cousin had a walking, talking doll, and I wanted it so bad, and Daddy felt bad because we couldn't have toys. He said, "Oh, come in here. We got something a lot better than that. We got a real doll that cries and laughs and pees for real." So, anyway, that
You
was
can have a new
special.
one every year, too.
And we did, just about.
5 months later, Johnny announced he was leaving The Tonight Show. During his final season, Dolly came back with something she wanted him to hear. April 8th, 1992. Familiar faces were coming through night after night to say goodbye. Dolly Parton arrived with a new movie to promote, a comedy called Straight Talk. But first, Johnny asked whether fame still left room for an ordinary life.
Well, I love to grocery shop. It's hard for me to get out where I don't really like to shop for clothes or anything, but I love to eat and I love to cook, and I usually love to go to the supermarkets when I can, and so I usually go late at night. Like we have supermarkets at home that stay open all night, so I'll go around midnight or 12 because we stay up late when I'm home, and so we watch you and then we go to the store.
15 years earlier, Dolly had joked that her husband, Carl, wouldn't even watch her on Johnny's show.
Are you really
Had this
married?
camper.
Now, you've been coming here for years.
Well-
I never see this guy.
Well, I hardly ever
Carl,
see him
isn't it?
either. Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's Carl.
There is a
Dean.
Carl.
There is a Carl.
Okay.
And we've been married for 26 years this May.
You're kidding. Carl, I don't mean to embarrass you. Carl keeps a low profile,
Well, he
doesn't he?
certainly does. He does not like all the commotion of show business.
Yeah.
He likes to stay home and watch it on television and listen to the...
She'd come a long way from the Smoky Mountains. Johnny asked how she felt about it all now.
So I try to have a good, well-balanced life, and most of the stuff I like to do when I ain't working
You seem to got
is
it all in perspective. Things are going so well for you.
Well, I'm a happy girl. I should be happy.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to make a good living at what I love to do, so that...
Johnny's final show was just weeks away. This was the last time Dolly would ever sit at his desk.
Anyway, thank you for coming. I know you can't stay with us tonight. I hope your movie is a big hit for you.
Well,
Straight
thank
talk.
you, but you know what? I've been promoting that movie for a long time. I didn't come to promote the movie, although I'm glad we mentioned that, but I came because I wanted to be sure and be with you before you left, because you know how I love you, and I really think that you have played a big part in my success, because it was on your show that I got my first shot at a lot of big-time television. Remember the song I wrote for you one time?
Yeah, I sure do.
But someday you have it and you can show it on one of your shows. But if you ever would do specials and things, you know that I'll always be there for you. Because
That was the last time Dolly Parton and Johnny Carson sat together. A few weeks later, he taped his final show and left the desk for good. She'd told him once she would always come back. On the last night she could, she kept her word.